Actually, from the last live, I was thinking that why don't I have frequent lives, because it is very interesting and also it is very, you can say, interactive to do live classes. That's why I feel that let's have some live on the next topic. Because why I'm talking about next topic, simply in my channel, if you just observe, or you can, if you follow me for some time, if you being the observer, you can understand that my core focus is on the making of learning in a simplified manner, the simplest way to understand the different core concepts of management and commerce. That is my main motive, and on that notion actually I have made this channel. So I am right now on the path of doing the classes or videos or live on functions of management, and already I have uploaded videos and live classes both on the functions, first planning in the video format and organizing. It is actually having two uploads. One is on video format and another one is on the live classes format, and I've enjoyed actually live classes because it feels like a classroom, right? That's why today I am willing to do another live classes on staffing. Yes, the next functions of management, staffing. If you can see me, you can join me, and if you have any suggestions and comment, please write in the comment box, and please give me your feedback, because I also need some kind of feedback to understand that in which way maybe I'm thinking in a one certain way, and maybe there another way to improve upon. So that's why I'm asking for the suggestion. So without further ado, let's get start of today's topic, which is called staffing. Now I am giving a simple example because I feel that example makes the concept more transparent, more clearer, right? Think about any celebration, any season where we are having vacation mode, we are trying to eating out or going for holiday and all. Like recently we have the summer vacation, so more or less we have some planning about roaming around anywhere, like near or far, and having some kind of quality time spent with friends, family, eating out in restaurants. So this holiday vacation, summer vacation, it's a time where the hospitality services or sector, you may say the you can say the hotel, the restaurants, all the associated services, travel and tourism, hospitality, all these sectors need extra manpower. So peak season, that means we need extra manpower for our restaurant, for our cab services, for our delivery, for, you can say, tour operator. All these things we need extra manpower. So for this peak season, the recruitment, the absorption of manpower, the engagement of manpower is going on, and that is one of the example of staffing. See, staffing, staff, that means someone works for you, someone works in an organization, and the process is called staffing. So simply to put in words, we can say staffing, that means right people at the right place at the right time. That is actually staffing. And obviously if we have money, we have machineries, we have management processes, we have infrastructure, we have everything, all the resources are there, but we don't have any man or staff or employee. So do we or can we practice management? Can we implement all the planning, controlling in the organization? Answer is simply no. We cannot do that. So management is revolves around the man. So the man, staff, employee, manpower, all these are the core of management practices. So here comes the uh, function that is called staffing. So staffing means it's a building a organizational structure through different processes of staffing, like recruitment, selection, development of individuals as capable resources or employees, explore their potential, all comes under staffing. So staffing is an important part. Generally, the HR department, they are taking care of all the staffing process, but this is a core functions of management, and it actually make possible the other functions of management, like planning, organizing, controlling, communicating, leading. All these things comes through the staffing only. So proper staffing is needed, very much needed. Next time you have your own venture, or you have your own company, your firm, that may be a micro to a global concern, you always need to focus about proper staffing. So staffing is important, right? Now, while doing the staffing process, we need to understand what are the features or the characteristics of staffing. So obvious part, it is an integral part of management. Without staffing, management cannot operate. Think about a building having AC, having good infrastructure, laptop systems, cubicles, everything is there. With no staff, with no man, so what will be the output? The output is zero. So that means we need people, we need staff, we need employees to have a proper management function. So first features is that it is an integral part of management, right? Second, pervasive. Now this word pervasive, what does it mean? It means that staffing is pervasive in nature. It means it is performed, it will be performed, and it was performed by all levels. Like we have three levels of management: top level, middle level, and lower level. All these three levels of management actually practice staffing every time. It is pervasive, that means it performed by all levels, by all, and continuously it is going on. And this is the second features of staffing. Now, as I mentioned already about, it's a continuous process that every manager actually practicing staffing. So on that note, we have the third features of staffing, that is continuous. Staffing should be continuous. It is not that today I am having ample amount of manpower in my organization, they are all well equipped, skilled, knowledgeable, we have full fledged manpower, but you never know that anytime you need some kind of emergency, or in any kind any point of time you need some extra skill set. So for that you need to hire people, or maybe you need to select or transfer or promote or adding responsibilities. So that means it should be continuous each and every time. So staffing is always continuous in nature. So third features of staffing. Now fourth feature, because it is an integral part of management, it is pervasive in nature, it is continuous. So the fourth one is that it deals with humans, and that makes it special, that makes it sensitive, that makes it emotional, because human is a concern, is an element in organization which you cannot predict before, like the machineries. If you have the energy resources, if you have all the port on, so it will uh, actually working in a better way. Someone in the commenting say hi, so hello to everyone and welcome to my class. Today I am talking about staffing, another you can say the functions of management, and staffing makes it unique. The, you can say, the life of management lies in staffing. It is the living object, living function, you can say. So it deals with human being, and human being is the most wonderful as well as vulnerable, sensitive, emotional creature. So we need that kind of features. Through staffing we can fulfill that. Someone asking for shout out, I don't know what does it mean. Shout out means I am can taking the name, and someone is called log, if I'm not no, LOGANAYAK 9239. So I feel don't know shout out what does it mean. So yes, your name, tell my name. I don't know your name, but thank you for commenting, because some ID is given over here. So be there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you from the core of my heart. I hope it helps. And yes, so dealing with human being. Now when we are having the proper staffing, the staff, the resources, the employees, they can do wonder. So we have to widen the horizon, we have to tap the potential of each and every employee so that we can do better and better staffing. So we can have a wide range of scope through staffing. We can you can say touch the sky through proper staffing. So this is one of the, you can say, driving force of growth and expansion of an organization. So it has wilder scope, wide scope. And another important features of staffing, of course, and you have multiple objective activity. Through staffing we can you can fulfill different kind of purpose: growth, expansion, knowledge base, everything. So through this stuffing we can achieve all the milestone, we can achieve the vision and mission of the organization. And this is the core concept, or you can say core goal of proper management, that it helps the journey to be more smoother, less riskier, less you can say blockage, and it helps to reach the target, reach the vision. So staffing is very very much needed. So remember, staffing, that means right people at the right place at the right time. So this is the feature, these are the features of staffing. Now moving on, that what are the functions actually staffing do. Thank you for the compliment, and be there in the class. Now functions of staffing, if we just focus on the core functions, first of all it provides employment, because through staffing we actually include the human resources, people, staff into the organization, into the work, into the process of management. So through staffing we can engage, we can generate employment, which is a huge thing, because employment actually opens up lots of doors. It creates empowerment, economic stability, income, savings, better lifestyle. So all this comes to staffing. Now through staffing we also set the compensation, because whenever we actually recruit or employ any staff, we obviously give them some compensation in exchange of their labor or skill set contribution to the organization. So compensation in the forms of wage, salaries, fringe benefits, we provide them, and all are the functions of staffing. So compensation is another function. First is employment and second one is compensation. Now third one is, through staffing we can design, locate, identify the need of training and development. Means where, when and to whom training is needed, who needs developmental program, the design, the content, all these things are comes through staffing. So proper training and development, we can actually um face the challenges, cope the changes, because change, I always tell in my class that change is something we feel negative, we feel stressed, oh my god, something change happened. But change need not to be stressful, change may not be a negative thing, change may be a pathway to start something new. So that change helps to grow sometime, and training and development helps to cope up with the changes, and the need and the design and the, you can say, the functionality, the frequency of training and development comes from the proper staffing process. We can design the changes, and we can design the training and development to help with the changed environment, changed scenario, right? Now through this staffing we also have another function, that is called integration. Now what does it mean? It means that the different departments of any organization, the okay, Nivashini, you are requesting to say your name in the live. So hello Nivashini, welcome to my class, and I hope you can see, you can understand, you can implement proper staffing and other stuff of management, and you enjoy the classes. It is a good thing to learn, to understand. I'm trying to make the learning journey simplified. So welcome to my class, and thanks again. Now, integration. Yes, we are having the different parts of an organization, different departments, different hierarchy. So we need integration, because under one roof, the people as individual or group with some machineries and mechanism and process, they are working. So they are working as a team, as a whole. Because see, say for example, if I am talking about or mentioning the name of Tata or Reliance or any Google maybe, so all are a one individual company to us, but under that name we are having different thousands, millions of people, departments, process, subsystems, strategies, vision, mission, everything, and all are integrated under one brand name or one company name. And that is only possible when we are having the proper integration, and staffing makes it possible. So this is the another functions of staffing, that is called integration. Now, integration also create a proper positive working environment where we feel safe physically, emotionally, and we also try to give our ideas, our creativity, our contribution to the organization. So, working environment, positive working environment also comes through staffing. So another important functions of staffing. So we have employment. I am just recapping for understanding: employment, compensation, training and development, integration, and working condition. And when we are having better working condition, integration, everything is there, all in places, right places. So all obviously it creates the urge to design employee welfare services, because it's also for the employees, it creates positivity, it makes the organization a better place to work in, right? So employee welfare services also the functions of staffing. Here the managers are willing to give benefits and the comfortness, the services for the sake of betterment of employees and their families. So it also a functions of staffing. And obviously through staffing we can have better industrial relations, the employee records are there, we have consistent journey over there. And always if we have a good staffing, it means that in that organization everyone is willing to join, right? So that is the main motto. So all comes under the functions of staffing. Thank you, Nivasini, for giving the compliments. And moving on, after the functions of staffing, we will talk about the importance. Why staffing is important? I hope till now you already know the importance of staffing. But again, I am revising, or you can say talking about the importance. First of all, we need competent personnel. Competent, who is a competent personnel, competent employee. That means one, we have the right qualification, quality, skill, mindset, temperament, attitude towards a particular job or responsibilities. So he or she will be the competent, you can say, personnel, right? Now when we are having a vacancy in the organization, as a manager our motto is to fill up the vacancy as early as possible. If possible, we have to make an advance list, like this called in the HR manpower planning. So advanced list, from the advanced list we are having all the names, the details, the skill sets, everything, and from that we will vacate the post as soon as possible, because we know time equals to money. So in the organization we always need competent personnel to fill up the jobs, and it is the work or the functions of staffing to do all these things. So this is the first importance of staffing, that filling jobs with competent personnel. And when we are having the competent personnel, that means right people at the right place at the right time, that means that you are having a better performance every time. That ki, if we have any kind of, like for example, for the last few years back we are having a new experience called COVID. So it is all new for most of us, almost all of us, because it's a new normal. Suddenly all organizations shut down. We learn how to use Google Meet or Classroom for the online classes. Work from home comes. The scenario actually changes overnight. So when we are having the better staffing, competent people, and having the space, the environment to cope up with the changes, so obviously we have a better performance. Maybe for a shorter period of time we are having some kind of hindrance, some kind of stoppage or blockage, but eventually through good staffing we actually overcome all the changes, the new things, so it helps in better performance. So we all are now digitally active more, because in that COVID time we have to be digitally active. We learn all these things, we unlearn all many of things, like the traditional things, and we adopt new things, and it helps to perform better. And it comes through staffing. The organization, they introduce lots of things. So better performance is another importance of, you can say, staffing. Now when we are having better performance, it helps us to grow, at least survive and then grow. So it is also a important contribution of staffing, that through staffing we are having the competent personnel. It helps in better performance, it helps to survive and growth, because it is a competition. There are lots and thousands of people in the organization nowadays, in the market. If you're talking about MBAs and MComs and commerce students, professional students, we are having lots of supply. So we have to mm, take the opportunity to make us competent and to be fit in, perform better every time, and it also helps to survive and growth, and all comes under staffing, because the managers, through staffing, they select the competent person. So it helps to grow, the employee growth as well as the company growth also. So survival and growth is another functions of staffing. And when we are having the proper staffing, we have the utilization of resources. So this is very important, because resources are meant to use and to produce output that helps to achieve the target, achieve the goal, right? So it is a journey towards betterment every time. So we are having different resources, but we need to understand that the limit, how much or how long I can use the resources properly. That's why optimum resources is needed. Staffing helps in that, right? So we know through staffing, one staff, one employee or one manager, to which extent we can use it, because he is or she is a person, there is a limitations to his skills or to his energy too. So human skills need to be utilized, but there should be a limit. That's why we need to understand the optimum utilization of resources, human resources, and it comes through staffing too. And if we have the optimum utilization of human resources, it already or automatically you can understand that other resources also be properly utilized, and it comes from that core staffing, right? And also with this we are having the job satisfaction and high moral, because you can say there are different kinds of people in the organization. They are having different kinds of motivation levels, so it is very important to understand that in which way you are doing them work, how can you manage them, and also create the job satisfaction and keep their moral alive, keep them willing to contribute positively in the organization continuously. So it is a huge task. Trust me, it is a huge task, and it comes from staffing. So staffing itself very challenging. It's very interesting too, but it is there. It is needed. It is continuous, and we all the managers are striving every time to have a better performance in staffing, so that we can have a better management. So on that note, I hope that staffing helps you can understand that how stuffing works, what are the features, the functions, and the importance of stuffing. So through that, if you can relate stuffing to other functions management, you can understand that what is the need of proper stuffing. Stuffing is needed, but proper stuffing is the main key word, so focus on that. And on that note, I hope that you can have a better stuffing and keep enjoying, keep learning, and keep growing. And also thank you from the core of my heart to join in this live, because I am just asking for um, a better learning experience. That's it. And hope to see you in my next video, or maybe in my next live and shorts. So meanwhile, you can check out my channel. There are different shorts and videos related to management and commerce concept, both in English and Bengali. Bengali is a little bit less, because yes, I am trying to upload more and more content on Bengali, because overall the content in Bengali is less. So I'm just trying. And also English versions are there. If you have any suggestions, please do let me know. And this is my thanks from my side. I hope that you enjoy this learning process. And on that note, I am signing off. Thank you for being with me in this life. Thank you.